This is a response to a quote by C.S. Lewis. You do not have a soul. Why, thank you, Mr. Lewis. I never saw it that way. As soon as I heard that, I should have dropped to my knees and prayed to God for forgiveness for me foolishly living like I had a soul. It's crazy. All this time, I thought I had, but instead I was, and I am, a soul. A soul is not that which I debited, but in fact something that was credited to the one who took his son and embedded him into the flesh, already predestined to become a corpse. Jesus ripped our souls off the shelf of the devil's butcher shop, slammed the change on the desktop, and that's when Satan saw the hammer drop on his fire and brimstone franchise. Oh, sure, God gave him a couple thousand years to close up shop, but time is almost up. Hence Lucifer's desperate marketing campaign. But it was done. Who knew such a transaction would lead to hopes of such satisfaction? Yet, we still stand here like we know what we got. But in fact, we have been bought. Our souls are already God's. Question is, will God decide to even keep you after you're dropped through his mail slot? Nobody likes to claim damaged and broken goods. Since God knew we were going to be fragile from the beginning, he gave us a body to carry us through our sinning. Yes, he gave. We have a body. It's the cardboard and bubble wrap he provided us for the journey home. Our only control is over the vessels we were provided. We were given the physical, but sometimes we see God intervene. Since he is the creator, he is also the recreator. Yet we see him like an invader because we fail to acknowledge the validity of his resume. We fail to see that we are slaves. We fail to see that we were called to maintain. Unfortunately, even our worldly control is a reflection of our prepaid soul, which we think is ours. You see how well that idea worked out for us. That is why we are then called to be a living sacrifice. He paid the price for our repair. So now we are indebted to the one who daily gives us air. If we believe this, let us not miss an opportunity to give back to the God who gave for the loving sake of the fearfully and wonderfully made. So, if you want to be signed for at the King of Kings' pearly doorstep and not be returned to sender, then now is the time to get your soul fixed by the carpenter who died for you. Although, if you still want to believe that you own yourself, have fun going back to the butcher's shelf. Now, I don't want to claim that I know where you're going, but surrender is serious. Don't become delirious and ignorant to the fact that Satan is curious about you. Thankfully, God's love is furious, jealous, and always, always victorious. Amen. Thank God he doesn't ignore us. He adores us. But one problem still remains. We still want a soul that proclaims our name, our faith, our system of beliefs. When will this selfishness cease? It's the worst case of fraud heaven and earth has ever seen. The question now is, when will you settle for nothing but the best? In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, let's put this case to rest. Thank you.